Aloha. We're still in the moku of Kohala on the island of Hawaii, and we're visiting different sites associated with Kamehameha. One of the questions asked of me was what role did Kamehameha play? What role did Kohala have in contributing to Kamehameha's prominence as a warrior chief? And there's no question in our minds, people who are from Mount Kohala, that besides contributing to his mana, the Aina contributing to his political prominence, there was more simple things, more basic things, like food and supplies for his warriors. So we're here now in the Ahupua of Lapakahi at an ancient fishing village called Kawai'a. And what you see in the back of me and some of it in front of me, all over me, is the remains of a fishing village typical of dozens along the coastline of Kohala, stretching from Kawai'a all the way up to Mahokona and Upolu. These were fishing villages that were here for hundreds of years, harvesting all of the resources from the ocean. Fish, limu, seaweed, opihi, pa'akai, salt. All of the resources from the ocean were gathered at these ancient fishing villages, and along with the vast field systems of agricultural field systems, Malka, they provided a sustenance and food supplies for Kamehameha's warriors. When we're talking about 5,000 warriors, 5 to 10,000 invading Maui, Molokai, can you imagine how much food it was required to feed them? Well, a large part of that food came from here, Kohala. So the Aina and the ocean of Kohala played a very prominent role in providing for Kamehameha's warriors. And I'm glad that some of these ancient fishing villages are still here. And the archaeologists who are familiar with this leeward coastline of Kohala have always said, this area has probably the most intact fishing villages in the entire state. And we're hoping that we can keep it this way so that, we can continue to be reminded of the industriousness of the Kohala people and how dedicated they were to providing for the welfare of Kamehameha and his warriors. So, Lapakahi, the fishing village of Kawai'a. And later on, you might be able to get some detailed close-ups of what I'm talking about. So, aloha.